see the thing yesterday on the TV? It was really, 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 really interesting.
How's it?
Hello.
It's a P-Dog.
It's just me today.
It's just you today.
Yeah.
How are you, my P-Dog?
I'm alright and you, man. It's been cold. I've been trying to keep warm in your lovely store. So,
I've been in Durban,
Yeah.
where you get to wear a T-shirt
Yeah.
in the day. You just put on a light sweater at night,
Uh-huh.
but good old Durban.
Yeah.
Welcome to the video store. Thank you for wandering in. We've got ourselves a Perrin,
Yes.
P-Dog Hirsch,
That's me.
who is a master of all trades.
That's right.
In the film industry. My name is Russell. I am the owner of the Bioscope, which is an independent cinema here in Johannesburg.
Mm-hmm.
And, first customer of the day.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? I've just returned, Lost in Translation.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's-
struggling
that's-
to get through it.
That's one of Russell's favorite movies.
Yeah.
Okay, we need
Yeah.
to talk about this. How's it, Mojak?
And
How
what
are
about
you?
yourself?
How is everything?
Yeah, not too bad, huh? Not
Are
too
you
bad.
are you all right this morning?
Yeah, I move slow in the morning, so you might be
Okay.
getting a different version of me. But
Are we getting the sort of sexy, sultry
Yeah.
voice?
I
Morning
was gonna go
voice.
with grumpy, but yeah, if
Is that your
that's-
morning voice?
Yeah, I'm just like.
I'm the same. So the only reason my voice isn't gruff and sexy like yours is because I was up watching football.
Fair enough. Oh, I missed the
Yeah.
football. You're right.
You
you're right.
are a football fan,
big
huh?
football fan.
I've-
Yes.
Okay, but let's start by saying you're a comic.
Yes.
You performed at the Bioscope last night.
Yes, I did.
How did that go?
It's fantastic. Lovely crowd. Just played a bit, lots of sort of improv, but had a good time with the audience.
That's kind of what you probably see the Sunday to be, right? A gym.
Yeah, I think it's sort of a smaller room. It's intimate. It's an opportunity to play around and try stuff sometimes for when you're prepping for a bigger show.
Okay.
Not to say that we like disrespect the small audience. It's
No,
just
no,
like
but
it's a,
it's-
you know what I mean? It's an opportunity to try stuff.
Yeah.
Where sort of on a marquee show, you don't want to be taking big risks like that.
Yeah, because I'd imagine you that must be a fun, exciting, but also very dangerous place to play.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I don't know whether this is going to land. Or I don't actually know the end of this. And you're sort of walking a little kind of tightrope on a sort of building's edge, right?
Yeah, 100%. And like, it's okay to bomb in front of 30 people, but in front of 3,000, that's really like,
That's not where you want to
that's really brutal. Yeah, that'll really ruin your night. And the drive back from Emperor's Palace is long. So you'll have a lot of time to think about it, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen-
Contemplate your life choices, right?
Mhm.
I've seen you at the Bioscope because, okay, so we've got this every Sunday, we've got a show, Bioscope
Yeah.
Sundays. And as we said, it's this nice place for top comics like yourself to
Sure.
come through and do a set and play. I've seen you in the lobby once streaming football.
Yes.
So, okay, so are you,
Yeah.
while you were
Seriously.
while you were waiting to go on,
Yeah.
are you big and invested in this moment?
I mean, sort of. Yeah. I mean, I just like competitive world football. It sometimes throws up surprises.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Yeah.
Underdogs, right?
Yeah, occasionally. But sometimes you do just want to see the favorite win. The one thing I learned from being in the UK is like whatever home team stadium you go to, you want them to win.
Yeah.
Or like
yeah.
the train ride back is like, has jeopardy basically.
We
Yeah.
last night was the Mexican.
Yeah, there were
game,
2 games last night.
but
Yes.
the Mexico versus England happened
Yes.
in like an iconic
Azteca, yeah.
Azteca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the
And
final
apparently-
should be.
And
actually.
apparently, no one's like beaten Mexico there for like 50 years.
Yeah,
or
they've
something.
lost like 3 times there or something. It's crazy.
And last night was one of those times.
yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know
Wow.
if my facts. I don't think those
it's
are my
something
facts.
crazy.
Yes.
But yeah,
but
it's
they
like
will-
a stronghold. For
I
them.
also saw, and of course, you can never trust whatever you see on the social media.
Fair enough.
But like Mexican fans were like lighting fireworks outside.
Oh no,
their-
that happened.
That's
Their-
really
their
distracting
hotel.
the opposition.
yeah,
Yeah.
their
keep them
hotel
awake
last
at
night.
night. Yeah,
I mean, that is dick.
No, it's not.
That's like a normal
Yeah.
tactic, eh? Like,
it?
yeah, it's not done in. I personally don't see it as being done in harm. It's done in like jest. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
it's
wild.
like
I just know the sport
No, I'm
does
gonna
that.
counter. It's deliberate harm.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like we don't want them to rest so that they suck
also
tomorrow.
Fuck England, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've gotten all the. We now know our quarterfinal teams, right?
Not
Some
all
of them, yeah.
Not
We
all
know
of them.
2 fixtures. So
Okay. Who do we know has gone through?
Oh no, we only know 1 for certain. It's Norway play England. Yes.
Yeah, and then France and Morocco.
Oh yeah, France and Morocco.
Yeah.
So those are the only 2.
Those are the 2, and there'll be 2 other ones.
yeah.
Okay. Have you got a favorite in mind? Like, who would you want to see win?
Oh, a lot of my favorites are out.
Yeah, same.
Japan's out. Bafana's out. Brazil is out.
I'm sorry to do this to you, but I fucking hate Brazil. So I'm very
it's
happy.
okay.
Also,
I'm not Brazilian.
yeah, that's true. Okay,
Surprise
yeah.
everyone. No, I'm joking. Surprise everybody.
Yeah.
But Japan, I actually really enjoyed watching
I always
them.
enjoy Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
Interesting. Okay, but you say that you have lost in translation to return,
Yeah, I'm returning it.
and you struggled with it.
Just started crazy. Just like Scarlett Joe's ass. Scene 1.
Yeah.
Opening
On the side
titles.
of the bed,
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
front cover of the vinyl of the soundtrack.
No context. I was like, okay, this is just me in my lounge. Someone's gonna walk in. Yeah, and then I saw Bill Murray, intrigued by him, and he's in, I guess Tokyo. And it's like, I get it. It's like this American dude who doesn't
Yeah.
understand the culture. But I think after the first 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, Murray's making no attempt to ingratiate himself into Japanese culture.
But you're only
No,
in
he's just
20
there-
minutes.
he's just there- he's just there.
No,
on
I
holiday.
know it'll get
Yeah.
better. I
It's
know
a-
it'll get better, but
Oh, so you haven't finished it?
no.
Oh, you
but,
started late, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I'm like, I mean, I'll finish it, but
Okay, so let's not return it just yet.
okay, you want me
Yeah.
to give it another
you
go?
gotta-
Yeah,
gotta
it's a
keep
great
going.
movie.
It's a beautiful film about finding company, being lonely,
Yes.
having this kind of match.
Yeah.
And it's not about romance. These 2 people just find this connection and in a city that's so incredibly foreign.
Yes.
And they
Overwhelming.
play with that foreignness often. Have you gotten to the scene where he's got to shoot the whiskey ad?
I did.
Um,
Santori.
Suntory time.
Yeah, he's like, be intense. And I was
I-
like,
more intensity.
yeah, that gave me
And he's like-
PTSD. yeah.
And he's like,
He's
I'm
like-
pretty sure he said more than that.
Kato.
Yeah. That was, I've been on set where it's just, as someone who's been in commercials, that really traumatized me.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
So I often have sat with a whiskey glass in my hand,
Yes.
and I've looked up to the people at the table or around me, and I've gone, a ring a ding ding,
Sheesh.
because of that.
Yeah, he's like Lat Pack.
Lat Pack.
Yeah.
Apparently that hotel is reopening now. That famous lobby bar
Yes.
Yeah.
is getting a reopening.
Mm.
I know. Yeah, we had a person on the show a few weeks ago who, when in Japan, made a point of getting to that hotel bar.
Oh, that
That'll
was
be
Jono,
interesting.
right?
Jono, yeah. I've also had
John O'Hall.
Jono Hall.
Oh, yeah. No, John O.
And then a good friend of mine, Fausto Bocati, was once in Tokyo and recreated that photo of him on the bed,
Oh,
sitting on the
that's
side of the
very
bed
cool.
with
Like in a gown and slippers.
in the gown
looking
and slippers.
depressed.
Amazing.
Yeah. Bless.
You should have
Okay.
won an Oscar for that.
He
Bill
should
Murray.
have. It was amazing, and I just
fucking
love
good.
how like his wife is sending him carpet samples.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so smart.
Oh, yeah. Like
It's
a cupboard.
beautiful.
Like, what do you think of this
And he's like, I
bookshelf?
just don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about that.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Okay. No, lovely. I think what I could maybe rent for you, and
Yes.
it could be a nice companion piece, is the movie Her.
Oh, I saw that. That
You've
was
seen
cool.
her?
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he falls in love with the AI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
which is-
Scarlett Johansson.
also Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
that was set in last year. That was set in 2025. But
prophetic.
But
Yeah,
what's
100%.
special about that is that the 2 filmmakers, Spike Jonze made Her, and Sofia Coppola made
Yes.
Lost in Translation. And the 2 of them used to be together.
Yes.
And when they broke up, they each made these films.
Mm.
Kind of
Well,
without
quite far apart, right?
far
Yeah.
apart,
Yeah.
but both of these films are about, in Sofia Coppola's case, a female looking
Mm.
for comfort and belonging and some kind of connection, and same with Joaquin Phoenix as the male. So it's just interesting that the two kind of work as these little companion pieces for each other, completely different films, but both made out of the same relationship.
That's crazy.
Which I think is interesting.
They both won Oscars for those films for screenplay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I mean, I'll finish it. I'll try. I mean, I also sometimes don't feel compelled to finish stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a little slow burn, so you've got to be in the right space for it.
Yeah.
She goes wandering. You've got to kind of have a sensibility of, let's go wander through Tokyo.
Yeah, so going to like the temples, and I was like, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'll see.
I get you though, because there's sometimes I'm like lately I've been in the mood where I don't want to watch something too thinky.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm just like
that's when you watch
comfortable trash. You know?
That's when you watch America's Sweethearts.
Yeah,
which is that
what's
Netflix
that?
show about the Dallas cheerleaders.
I'm not doing that. Thank you for that suggestion. That's not good.
No,
it was Russell.
That's absolute trash. But it's fun. No, our real comfort watches are those like cop shows, like Tracker and
Oh, my word.
Will Trent, and you kind of know in 30, 40 minutes time they'll get the bad guy.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, when
It's
you
easy.
said cop shows, I was like, "Are you like?"
Yeah, like special assignment.
No,
or like,
I thought you were gonna be like The Wire. I'm like, that's the very heavy comfort.
No.
yeah, I thought carte blanche. I was like, this crazy comfort watching, bro.
Okay, let's kick things off with
Yes.
just a little bit of Hey Did You Guys See?
Yeah.
In case there was anything that came up of big importance
Yes.
Sure.
in the last week. Okay. Hey Did You Guys See? It's been announced that Wes Anderson is working on a Western,
Oh yeah,
wow.
I did see that. Yeah.
his next film.
Yeah, very symmetrical Western, yeah.
Very
Yeah.
symmetrical Western.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting,
And it's going to have Bill Murray, classic, all of
of course.
Wes
course.
Anderson stuff is. But the Wilson brothers are going to return, which
Are
is
they-
Owen and Luke.
Is Owen helping right this time?
We hope so, because was the secret sauce.
He was the heart of his movies.
Yeah, when he
Yeah.
left, a lot of Wes Anderson films crawled
became
further up his
cold.
own arse.
Yeah.
Cold and sterile.
Yeah, I like Wes's sort of aesthetic. I think,
No one does it like him.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
made some really cool stuff over the years. Yeah, it's like it's his style, you know? That's okay also. People can
Yeah.
have their styles.
That's the thing though. Like especially in the advertising world, there are so many people who are dying to be Wes Anderson. Like just
Sure.
style wise, everything
Yeah.
wise. But no one can replicate him. Like it's crazy how like his style should be so easily replicatable because his films feel like AI now.
No, well, I mean, you can do Wes Anderson
Yeah,
AI filters, and
but it just
it
never
still doesn't quite match it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like aesthetically, like you said, his
Yeah.
films are gorgeous to look at.
Yeah.
Like wow.
No, and a lot of it is in the writing.
Yeah.
You know, I just think Phoenician Scheme was a little bit of a return to form.
Yeah.
and
It's
just
better
just
than Asteroid City.
yeah,
Fuck
no,
that
Asteroid
movie.
City wasn't great, but I just love Benicio del Toro's.
Yeah, I love him in everything. man.
What is it? I am not worried. I what is his?
I can't even remember the line.
his line. Me, I'm not worried.
Yeah. No,
Something like that.
I love Benicio.
Yeah, he was good in the Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
One battle after
yeah,
another.
as the
Yeah.
sort of sensei.
Yeah, Sensei. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be
Just-
like
just
Tom
a-
Cruise.
just
yeah.
like
no
yeah.
fucking fear. Yeah.
that's
Tom
funny.
fucking Cruise.
yeah.
And then just a few small beers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Have
the
you been
iconic
drinking
line.
just a few small beers?
I like him because it feels like he's got range, you know? Because
Yeah,
like
he's got so much
you
range.
see him in Sicario, and you're like, it's a bad motherfucker.
Dude,
and like,
I rewatched Sicario like a month ago, and one
Sicario
of
is
the
amazing.
coldest lines in movie history is spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen
It's been
Sicario.
out for a while.
But when he gets to the guy who killed his family, and he's sitting down with them with this guy's family,
yes.
and he's like, "Time to meet God." That is one of the coldest lines
Mm,
ever. Fuck, he's so good, man.
Jesus. I remember Usual Suspects. I mean,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
my
yeah,
That's
first
a while ago.
introduction.
That's like 90s.
Yeah, 96, I think.
Flip you.
Yeah.
Flip you for real.
Yeah, flip you.
Okay, you got one?
Hey, did you guys see Luca Guadagnino's new film, which was sitting in limbo for a little bit,
Yes.
has finally been picked up by Neon
What is his new film?
Artificial. So it's about, I think his name's Sam Altman, the guy who...
The
Open
guy-
AI.
yeah.
Mm.
Jeez.
So it's that was initially going to be released by Amazon, but because they signed a big deal with OpenAI
we can't
and
make
Jeff Bezos is friends with him,
Sheesh.
they didn't want to take it. And
I'm sick of AI. Like,
but that's the
Yeah.
thing, though. So apparently, the movie is not. It's like basically The Social Network in terms of it does not make him look like a good guy,
Yeah.
and it apparently is also not very flattering towards Elon Musk as well. So it's very much an anti-AI movie, and people are already like, when you see the article pop up on sites and stuff, people aren't reading through it, and they're all like, "Oh, another movie glorifying AI." It's like, no, it's
No,
definitely
read.
not that.
Didn't he? I mean, he
yeah.
made his money elsewhere, and then with OpenAI, he hasn't been taking money,
Yeah,
so he's not becoming rich off it.
yeah,
No,
he's just
no.
a piece of shit as well.
Really?
Yeah, he's unethical. Apparently, raped his sister. Yeah,
Sheesh.
so like it's fucking.
No, that's a
heavy.
biggie.
Yeah,
That's a
it is a
biggie.
biggie. So
Yeah,
of
that's a
course,
biggie.
billionaires protecting their billionaire buddies.
Sheesh.
His
and
sister.
Yeah, it's a big
What?
thing. Yeah,
I also
I
find
mean,
it.
that sounds almost conspiracy theorist. but-
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
tinfoil hat. I also find it weird when it's like movies about people still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, let's wrap this. This is maybe act 1 or 2. Like, let's
Yeah.
wait till.
Totally. No,
yeah.
you never know where these oaks are going to go.
But
Yeah.
that's why, I mean, you see the Social Reckoning now. It's the sequel. Well,
Yeah.
not the sequel, but it's the next phase of Mark Zuckerberg's life that
Sure.
they're covering now.
Yeah.
And Aaron Sorkin, who wrote The Social Network, is directing this time. He's not the greatest director. He's a great writer, but I still don't know how that one's going to turn out, because Jesse Eisenberg turned down the role because he doesn't like to be associated with that at this point in his life. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I
doesn't
mean?
want to be
Mark
seen
Zuckerberg.
as Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he says like Jesse Eisenberg, because as we know now, he's a very talented filmmaker as well.
And he's trying to make his own movies.
Yeah, the I think it's called The Debut is his next one, which looks a
It
lot
looks
of fun.
interesting.
Which is also basically a Simpsons episode. Like I wish Graham was here so we could talk about that.
Okay, well, we will closer to the time of its release.
But yeah, with Eisenberg, he said he would constantly get. There's that scene in The Social Network where, what was it like? It was like he would have a business card he would give to people, and almost be on the same level as "fuck you, pay me" kind of thing, or a CEO bitch. That's what
I'm
it would say.
CEO, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. And he would get people often coming up to him at like airports and stuff with like, "I'm CEO, bitch," and he just didn't like that because
Yeah.
he thinks
But-
Mark Zuckerberg is obviously, as we all know, a bit of an asshole.
You literally just can't be the nicest guy ever
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
if you are running those kinds of companies
Yeah.
and making that kind of money.
Yeah, to be a billionaire requires a cutthroatness or
Yeah.
that. You just can't. Yeah, you can't ethically sort of get to that.
But yeah, it's
being
too
a billionaire is unethical. Actually,
Yeah, it's like it's
There was
inherently.
a great thing I saw once, which was like,
Wealth
as
hoarding.
you become a billionaire, like that's where it should stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get a dog park named in your honor,
And then
Yeah.
and then all the other money goes somewhere else.
Yeah. No, I'm
And
a big
and a little
supporter of
plaque
that.
that says "Congratulations, you made it."
Yeah.
And then that's
Yeah.
that's it. That should be where it ends.
There's a character in Silicon Valley who's like a douchebag billionaire.
Yeah.
And he had a tequila line where it was called like 3 commas in Spanish. And there's a series of events where because he's an investor in these guys, their big app and stuff, and he loses his billionaire status, and it's like the worst thing in the world for him. He's
Yeah, I
like,
remember
can't
that.
call my tequila like tres cuatro, like
Oh,
something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
the commas are because of
the billion.
you
right?
need 3 commas to make
Yeah.
a billion. Okay,
Fine.
got it.
So yeah,
Sorry, I've just caught up.
but yeah, it's I'm very excited to see that movie because also interestingly enough, A24 also didn't want to take it because they just signed an AI deal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Their whole logic was like,
It's a
it's
research
better to be at
thing.
the table than
Yes,
to be. It's
yeah.
like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's not a valid excuse
yeah, they
to sign a deal.
Fascinating. Hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna definitely be at this point where, like certified organic or certified.
That's
there will
so
be,
true.
There will be
Free
this
filmmaking.
There will be this
Yeah.
art that'll just have a little logo in the corner.
That's
or
for funny.
there'll be some kind of thing that'll just say, made by the hands of humans.
Yeah, a watermark, like proudly South African.
That's kind of
tech.
cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a little one, which is cute.
Mm.
How did you guys see a week after it was released? And we spoke about it at the time. Voicemails to Isabel.
Tell us, what is this? What
So
is this?
it's a cute Netflix film.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually a really smart, very heartfelt romantic comedy.
Okay.
But at the core of it is this girl's loss of her sister.
Yeah, yeah.
And the film is about her still leaving voicemails to her now deceased sister
Wow.
to sort of tell her about her life and what's going on.
Sure.
And it just so happens this number gets rerouted to a very cute guy in another city,
Oh, wow.
and the movie's about them
connecting sort of
connecting.
over that.
But there's this incredible dance sequence which should be up there with an award for good dance sequences of
I
the
love
year.
I love a great dance.
To Robin, dancing on my own.
I think
I'm
so.
Still dancing
Yeah.
on my own. And people have spotted the sister
Yes.
in the dance sequence.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
there's this great moment where it wasn't obvious, but the fans have picked up
Oh,
Yeah.
that
cool.
she's
I like that.
dancing behind her
That's very cool.
in the
yeah.
dance sequence.
Oh, that sounds
So
kinda
for
cool.
those who've seen it,
Rewatchability factor.
for those
right?
who've seen it, it's just like, I just love the fact that sort of a week later it became
Yes.
a meme where everyone was like, oh my God, it's Isabel. She's behind her
Bit of
in
an
the-
Easter egg
in
there.
the dance
Yeah.
sequence.
Yeah,
yeah.
nice.
Do you know where that term Easter egg came from?
No.
Easter. I'm gonna guess that time of the year. Yeah.
It was
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Jesus.
it
Resurrection.
Was, I'm gonna kind of butcher it, but it was some kind of a TV show where they did have an Easter egg hunt
A literal.
on the studio,
Oh, right.
but they didn't find all the Easter eggs. And in the
I see
remainder
where
of
this
the
is going,
show,
yeah.
Yes.
people
Would find
were discovering Easter eggs that were still
That's
in the
great.
shot.
funny.
There were actual Easter eggs. There would be like one under the couch.
That's
or-
great.
But it's
actually.
something to do with that.
Yes. I like that.
That's
um,
fucking great.
Okay. Lekker, should we
I got one more. Yeah.
have Perrin give a hey did you guys see?
Good.
Okay,
Saved
let's
you
hear it.
there.
Go for
Hey, did you guys see the trailer for Werewolf?
Yes.
it. No.
It looks fucking great.
Do you know what this is?
Story about a werewolf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
Are you familiar with? You're spot on. Eh?
Yeah, it's like a guy.
It's
Moon-
about Easter.
Yeah,
It's,
Moon comes out over Easter. He's got an egg, and then he
Jesus is involved as well. Yeah.
And then, he's resurrected.
There's a chap, and,
Yes.
and Perrin's going to chime in with the proper
Yeah.
information.
Premise, yeah.
But there's a chap called Robert Eggers.
Yes,
Who-
eggs. Ooh, eggs.
Yeah, there you go.
You
we're still
see,
alive.
it is
we're-
Easter.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
We were close.
I was right.
Who's made his name out of very authentic,
Folk horrors.
folky horrors.
Yes.
Yeah. And so he did Nosferatu,
The
Mhm.
Witch.
The Witch,
Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse. But it's very arty. I mean,
Sure,
it's like
sure.
Batman, Yeah.
black and white, grainy.
Some noir sort of
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah,
And,
Werewolf looks fucking crazy.
And so Werewolf is coming.
Yes.
It's got old Depp's daughter.
Yeah.
It's probably got Willem Dafoe.
It definitely has.
Yeah,
William
he's in all
Dafoe,
of them.
yeah.
Sure, sure.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson is going to be
The lead, yeah.
what looks to be the werewolf. But it's one of those, like, it's shot on
yes.
grimy
particular
and ugly
grainy
and-
black and white film.
16 millimeter.
Yeah, the
some
best,
crazy
the
shit.
best way
Yeah,
to des-
real cinephile art house kids
Yeah.
are getting a nice
Oh
chubby
my god.
watching this.
Get me out of here.
like his movies are very best way to I can describe it. His movies are like muddy. They're like
sure.
they're like
Like exposed wrong.
yeah no like muddy
Grubby,
gritty
yeah,
grubby
Yeah.
like because his films are also notoriously difficult to shoot.
Yeah.
So like apparently shooting The Lighthouse with that's Robert Pattinson and
Sure.
Willem Dafoe. They were apparently legitimately at each other's throats because they were getting cabin fever with each other. Like they were shooting on this little fucking island with it's cold, it's wet, it's miserable. And yeah, so Werewolf apparently was also a miserable shooting experience.
Wowzers.
But, yeah,
It's
his
coming
movies are crazy.
on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's an interesting
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's a weird one because apparently Boxing Day
Yes.
is always a really good movie day.
Sure, I can imagine. Big public holiday, sort of.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
I also,
an American thing, eh? They
Yeah.
don't do Boxing Day.
yeah.
Yeah.
But around that Christmas time, you
Yeah.
are home. You do run out of things to do,
Sure.
and so traditionally these things have been big. I remember once reaching that point of Christmas where the magic had faded.
Yes.
I was a high school kid or
Sheesh.
something. It only got more exciting once nieces and nephews started believing in Coca-Cola's mascot.
Wow.
And I remember once calling up a friend going, let's go to the movies. We watched the first Narnia, just to give you an idea of what year that was.
Sheesh,
And it was just
62. Sorry.
it was just me, her, and like a whole bunch of like Muslim folks.
Fire. You went
Oh,
to Rose
it was
Bank.
it-
yeah, exactly. I was literally about to say that.
I was
yeah.
actually in Monte Casino.
Wow.
That's our prejudice. Sorry,
Yeah.
everyone.
And,
Math.
Because I've done that twice. Got on Christmas Day.
But
yeah.
you realize that like for folks who aren't Christian,
Yeah.
it's just like a day to
Never
do fuck all. Where
regular
you go,
day, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, what the fuck are we going to do?
They don't have Hanukkah, so it's not
Yeah,
like they've got
exactly.
anything to do.
Fair, fair,
Yeah.
So they're like, we'll take the day, thanks,
Yeah.
and we'll watch Narnia.
That's
Yeah.
nice. What a
Um,
vibe.
So yeah, the bioscope's always closed around that time because
Mm.
I personally need that break.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of like kind of changing the
narrative.
times a little bit
Screening.
so that I can
Yeah.
screen Werewolf.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Because we wanted to screen Nosferatu. We had so many people wanting to watch it, but
Initially, they weren't
it
bringing
wasn't
it,
going to get a release. And
Sure.
I kind of had to, I'm sure others did too, but I had to sort of appeal to this distributor and go like, I'm sorry,
People want to see this.
I need this.
this is not one or two messages. Like
Yeah.
I'm being bombarded. Like we would be fucking stupid to not release
Yeah,
it. And of
fair
course
enough.
they turned around and gave it a release, which is
Yeah.
great. Because I think, and I remember making this case at the time, and I was like, I think now more than ever, you've got people that are following filmmakers. You're following
Sure.
this kind of auteur. You're following
Yeah.
the careers of these people, and Robert Eggers has now built up that. And now more than ever, we should be championing these people because they are
Yeah.
producing work that people want.
Sure.
It's not. They're not quite like. The thing is, I agree with you. Like, people will follow. They'll go. I'll go. Even though Wes Anderson's movies piss me off now, I'll go and watch every one of his new movies because it's Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
you know.
Sure.
And there's certain directors like Robert Eggers didn't like Nosferatu. I'll still go watch Werewolf because I'm excited for it. You know,
Yeah.
PTA, like, it's a fucking ritual. PTA, I'll go on the very first day, very first screening. I have to because he's one of my favorite filmmakers. But like, filmmakers now aren't like in the 90s. It was almost this emergence, thanks to Tarantino, of the rock star director.
Yeah.
You know what I
Sure.
mean? And it was him. It was the guy who did. His career crashed and burned very quickly. Boondock Saints. He was
Oh,
one
shame.
Of
He
those,
was one and done.
Yeah, one and done. These guys were coming up as these rock star directors. You know,
Yeah.
with rock star mentality. Where my favorite thing about these Tarantino photo junkets from the 2000s and 90s is that someone asked, why does Tarantino always act like he's the handsome one in the pictures? Because he's always like scowling, and like, glowering and stuff
Sheesh.
like that. And yeah, so it's interesting. It's nice to see
Yeah.
cinephiles like
Championing-
chomping at the bits to watch
Yeah.
a new Ari Aster film. Or
And these are these
you
like
know.
little kind of geeky dudes.
yeah, they are super geeky
Yeah.
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Tarantino, like as a personality.
No, he's a twat. I don't
Yeah,
him.
like
Some-
I think
yeah.
he's responsible for a lot of dickhead
no, he's
directors.
so I agree with you. I think
Yeah.
the two dickhead directors of that era are Tarantino and David O. Russell. David O.
Sure.
Russell is like a notorious piece of shit, apparently.
Yeah.
But like Tarantino, my problem with Tarantino is I'm glad people are waking up to it.
Yeah.
Is that the film bro like
Vibe, energy,
vibe
yeah.
is from Tarantino, where the whole. What irritates me is that there's always these articles and stuff of like that's essentially implying like whatever Tarantino says is the word of God.
Yeah, it's like law or
Yeah.
some shit. Yeah.
He loved this movie that is universally panned as a piece of shit,
So
so
you have to
therefore
love
you
it.
have to
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
like-
You're clearly missing something.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, like Tarantino, I've noticed as well, the only foreign films that he watches are kung fu action movies. Like, I mean,
Which says a lot also about sort of his
yeah,
taste, you know.
literally, that's
Yeah.
it. You know what I
But
mean?
there's a
Like,
time and a place for these guys, and he
Yeah,
might now
100%.
be at the end of his time, which
well, because people are outgrowing his.
yeah, and also some voices,
ethos.
you just don't want to hear too much of.
Yeah,
And there's
Yeah.
also a point where you kind of want to go like,
Shut the fuck up.
shush now.
But-
yeah,
It's a little bit like J.K. Rowling. It's like just
no, do you know what
just
it is?
log out from
Bounce.
Twitter and tell the other people in your community. But don't tell everyone.
Tarantino is now with John Carpenter and Ridley Scott as angry old man yells at cloud phase now. So like he's the one who's like, oh, every new movie is shit now,
Sure.
and this and that, and that's why I like guys like, because Paul Thomas Anderson
Sure.
came up with them, right?
Yeah.
And they always had like a healthy little rivalry because they
Yes,
were making
yes.
their best films around the same time. And the difference between those two is PTA has aged gracefully.
Sure.
He's improved his craft. He's stepped out of his box, and he also knows when to shut the fuck up.
But some people
make the
like,
and
movie,
he's
man.
respectful. Like Scorsese, for instance, perfect instance of a gentleman where he champions up and coming filmmakers rather than shit on their movies like a Tarantino.
but there is
you
a
know?
lovely life lesson in that. Like
Yeah.
a lot of it has to do with how fulfilled you are right now. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel
In your process,
I
yeah.
feel at 40 turning 41, I'm in the best place I've been.
Sure.
Totally, yeah.
Like,
You're a different
Been able to
person.
do everything. I'm
Yeah.
not thinking of a glory day.
Yeah.
I'm not like remembering high school.
Sure. It's
And so a lot
different
of it
phase
is like
your life,
it's just deeply personal, where someone's
Yeah.
or in some cases you get this renaissance halfway through, or you finally find your purpose, or
You become a super guy.
Yes.
It's interesting.
The art is a reflection of where you are in your life.
100%, right?
Fascinating, yeah.
Speaking of which, let's just chat a little bit about you.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. We got you out here.
No.
What do you when we talk about comedy and
Yes.
commentary and you playing last night,
Yeah.
where do you like to sort of sit in terms of comedy? What do you find funny? Like
Yeah.
what are you kind of like working on at the moment?
Sure.
Or what are you playing with?
Yeah, I mean, for me, comedy, I've sort of made every version of it. I started doing stand-up at Cool Runnings in Melville.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So at the Underground. And then my first writing job was Late Night News with Lois Okola, which is satire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
a year later, we were doing improv comedy on Mzansi Magic.
Amazing.
Now I work sort of more in writing for, I would say, like advertising stuff,
Okay.
which is its
Okay.
own sort of bizarre world, like client work. That's quite interesting. But yeah, I've basically made every sort of kind of comedy. We wrote the Comics Choice Awards this year. We've written some
Amazing.
really interesting TVCs for Trevor's latest tour. So yeah, I've basically done every sort of kind of comedy, but a lot of my stuff is, mostly social commentary, I guess.
Got you.
That's sort of observational comedy, let me say that. And I sell sophisticated ignorance. So we try to have like
Oh, cool.
bigger ideas and then just like be really silly about them.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
like, I don't know if the word is accessible, but it's like, yeah, let's take this big idea and make it almost silly so that it's easier to consume. So yeah, I've been thinking about like just South Africa in the world recently, and then myself, where I'm like, yeah, I can't go to war. I'm not gonna go to war. If they said let's all, I'm like, I just
I'm
got
flat-footed.
Yeah,
I
fuck
can't,
that. I
yeah.
just got these braids done, and it's like, I don't want to be in a bunker asking. Who's got tea tree oil? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like I'm not the guy. I make art, so like
And we're not far away from a generation of dads or grandfathers
Yes.
that had to. Eh?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
wild.
It's like, and that was their lived experience. Just for sort of for South Africa to get to where it is, and so there's
was
a
like
major disconnect. Like also now, like in 30 plus years or 40, it's like we're living in such completely different worlds,
Yeah.
and like now it's time to reconcile what sort of you would have done at the same age, but you're not living in the same circumstance. So like
Yeah,
South
true.
Africa's in a really weird space right now,
I agree.
and so it's sort of citizens. Like it's just South Africa's just kind of weird at the moment.
And I reckon for the next few months to circle around politics would be
Yeah.
interesting, because we're on the cusp of those elections.
Yeah, and I think
And it's important for us to be thinking about, who's making too much noise or who's not
Yeah.
talking enough or
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
didn't who actually is responsible for those potholes.
100%. And the thing I've been thinking about, like, about community a lot.
Yeah.
This is in general, but then it's like our politics are fascinating because the political parties are like broad churches, right? So they've got
Yeah,
all these
totally.
they cast such a wide net, which means inevitably a lot of us in those groups are not going to agree on stuff.
100%.
Because it's just this wide, like we don't have like, I'm not saying this is where we should go next, but we don't have like a Labour Party, a da-da-da party. So we're not in that way separated, maybe, let's say, on our interests among social class, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so it's like I do this bit where I'm like, all the political parties offer you the same thing, but under a different name, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's
one guy's like, I've got aubergine. The other dude's like, I've got eggplant. The other guy's like, I've got brinjal. It's
That's
like,
true,
this is all the
yeah.
same
One just
shit.
sounds
Great
fancier.
analogy.
Right, yeah.
And I've always made a joke that that vegetable
Sure.
was quite shit.
Yeah.
And so that it needed a rebranding.
Yeah, that's all it
every
Do you
time.
not like eggplant?
Well, it's okay. I mean, I don't die for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those where someone's like, no.
Aubergine.
This is aubergine.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone's like, oh,
It's
and they're
almost like
oh no, this
It's like code switching, like to people, like depending on who you speak to, like it's eggplant, and then
Yeah.
depending on who it is, you're like it's aubergine.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just
It's a
slammed
code
up.
switched
It's
vegetable.
It's bizarre, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, broad sort of politics,
Yeah.
similar policies amongst a lot of the parties, and now sort of splinters of other stuff going on. So it's quite fascinating.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Johannesburg, born at Park Lane Clinic, and then
me too.
and then my parents lived in Ramkunupi in Katlehong in sort of the late 80s. Then I moved to Chongweni section in Katlehong. I lived with my grandmother for a bit, and then just moved around a lot. So like first grade, sort of lived with my aunt who was in like Fourways before like Monte Casino was built.
yeah.
For those
When
of
it
you,
used to be just a little four-way stop. I
yeah,
remember
where it
that.
was like farms back then, you know.
Yeah.
And I had this one friend, he had like these Great Danes, and he'd invite me to his house. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, these are like horses.
They are
Yeah.
Like I'm a 7-year-old kid. You've got 2 horses, and you're
Yeah.
like, they don't bite.
I used to hit golf balls where Monte Casino is.
Yeah, like
there was a big driving
That's
range.
crazy.
Yeah, a lot
There
of
was
people.
a field with cows,
Yeah,
and I remember
Jeez,
seeing the
actually
cows.
remember that,
yeah.
I remember Fourways Mall being the first one to be built, and it was just in a field of veld.
middle of nowhere. Yeah,
the
so
middle of nowhere.
lived in Fourways, and my aunts had this big sort of property, and my cousin Sizwe was always loved sort of like Rottweilers.
Okay.
And he had this Rottweiler called Zui, which like only he could speak to.
It can go either way with the Rottie. They're either like delightful or they can rip your face off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It all
think.
depends on how they've been raised.
Yeah, I think he was good, but he needed Sizwe had to be there basically.
Yeah.
Then sort of lived in Ferndale for a bit.
Well, let's just pause for a moment.
Yes.
Young kid growing up, what is a movie that you can think of off the top of your head that you kind of loved first?
There's two very specific movies. The
Okay.
first one is Jim Carrey's Ace Ventura.
Of course.
Nice.
That was a mind fuck.
Yeah.
He was so funny in so many ways. His
Yeah.
physicality. There was just stuff Jim Carrey was doing. Like, he's one of the early actors that I sort of followed their careers, you know?
Yeah.
And what was quite bizarre is when I went to watch The Truman Show, I was expecting like...
Fucking love the
yeah, but I was
Truman Show.
expecting
Yeah.
like...
Yeah, you're expecting that.
Silly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I watched it. I was like, "What the fuck is?" I was like, "This
He's
is
got range.
No. I was like, "This is really depressing."
Yeah.
because I'm expecting like The Mask,
Yeah.
Ace
Dumb and
Ventura,
Dumber,
Dumb and Dumber. So it was really jarring. So I remember those early movies quite vividly, and doing an impression of it too,
Okay.
which was bad because then my teacher would ask me to just do it all the time. So that I really hated. The next movie.
To the class? For the whole class?
Just like whenever, class, like, please do the Ace Ventura thing. Because it was a huge movie.
Okay, no, thank you for clarifying. I thought
Yeah.
it was the Truman Show.
No,
impression.
not Truman Show. So that was one of the movies. The other one was Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking.
juice in the hood.
Oh, cool.
Yes, that movie was really crazy to me. Firstly, it was like my first reference of spoof movies, but then the second part of it is that John Singleton was really big in the 90s for making sort
Boys
of
in the Hood.
exactly right. So there's like these
Poetic Justice.
two really important genres of film, right?
Yeah.
Like sort of talking about sort of ghetto stories in the US, right? But then what the Wayans did was also play on it. So it's like it's comedic. So it's like it cuts the tension in the way I think Boys in the Hood sort of can't do. And and a lot of those scenes, like when Morris Chestnut gets shot in, and then it's like Ricky, and it's like you're seeing like the consequences of his actions play out.
Yeah.
This really tragic death of this guy who had so much potential, but his environment sort of wouldn't have allowed it.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, the Wayans like just taking it to these really ridiculous places. Of like, he's in a fight in a parking lot, like this could end terribly, but he opens his truck and instead of, he's got like a USSR like rocket. So it plays with like a lot of these tropes. Yeah, a lot of like sort of the experience.
I watched quite a lot of Don't Be a Menace. I had a buddy, and this was our movie that we watched a lot together.
Yeah,
and I probably missed 99% of the references because I never watched the movies that they were parodying. But I kind of got the idea. But there was, I remember that his dad was younger than him.
His dad was younger than him. There was like one like sex scene where the woman's like, "Man, don't do this. I'm gonna go crazy," and she like literally turns into a monster. Like there were so many iconic things because the Boys in the Hood movies like would talk about like. For instance, how there were like Korean shop owners in black townships, and then there was a sort of racial tension in between them of like being a patron in your own neighborhood, but sort of being discriminated against. And it's like, and they played on it in
Don't Be a Menace.
Because it's like what? Hurry up and buy. It's like hurry up and buy, and it's like man, with you in my neighborhood, so it played on that.
Didn't the doorbell when they walked in? The doorbell.
Like, boo boo. Then it was like when they walked in, it was like nigga, and he was like, yeah, what the
I
fuck?
remember that.
So that, and then the last sort of
okay,
movie,
but you were quite young, but you sort of got the jokes and sort of got the message.
I got them because I had an older brother. So the thing is that a lot of my sort of media consumption is because my older brother watched stuff. And so that's also how I got into hip hop. Like he had stuff he played.
For sure.
I was obviously too young for all of this stuff.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, Biggie, what's this? Whatever. And at first I didn't really like a lot of it, but then with time I sort of understood it. And then the last one is Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing sort of really spoke to me.
Film,
and the reason is like sort of this intersection of like kids who went to formerly Model C schools, and it's like interracial sort of mixingness happening, and then like Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing sort of also being this weird like version of that, but like in an adult world where there's still like tension in the neighborhood.
It's just a hot day.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like we're also like the first sort of generation of this like new democracy, or whatever. So it's like an extended version, obviously not on the same scale, but
it's a what is this sort of feeling like? It's just waiting to explode. Like something.
I mean, that's
something could ignite it. And
we don't sort of know what it is. Yeah. So when you see like John Turturro, obviously he's there at the pizza store, and then then you see what they do to Radio Raheem and obviously Spike, and it's also an introduction of, I think what Spike did a lot is unearth a lot of great talent in his early movies. You see like 100%. Martin Lawrence, you see Sam Jackson, you see those Turturros.
He was the DJ, hey?
And that's the truth, the Ruth. Like there were so many iconic sort of quotes from there.
Great
even the commentary there, like the dude from Boston, like moves into he's gentrifying this neighborhood, and stands on fucking Martin Lawrence's sneakers. And that's also like, I remember that being a big thing of like, fuck dog, don't stand on my shit, dog. Like don't scuff my sneakers.
Could Do the Right Thing have come a little later? Was that like high school, or was that still primary school for you?
I think maybe I saw some of the movies early. Maybe didn't fully understand all of them, but I had like a feeling for them of like what was going on in the movies. Also in the 90s, my dad and my mom, we had a lot of movies, but it was a lot of like, remember that sort of 90s, I don't know if the genre is thriller, but like a lot of like Tommy Lee Jones looking for somebody.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a
Remember?
genre
Yeah,
on its
like,
own.
you know, like
Sometimes it was Harrison Ford.
Yeah, it's like
sometimes
these,
it was Nick Cage.
it's those specific like crime thrillers.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like-
Primal Fear. and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like hot adjacent agent
Yeah.
is helping, like
Hot adjacent agent.
grumpy old man find a serial killer
Literally.
who's on his fourth town.
Yeah,
you know, and
exactly.
it's like that was such a. That feels like Friday
true.
nights for me in the 90s. Is that
Yeah,
kind of
I feel
movie,
you.
you know?
One Friday night, my parents got convinced to rent Devil's Advocate.
Oh shit, with Keanu.
Oh, shit.
And I think
Yeah,
the guy
yeah,
behind
yeah.
the counter was like, yeah, like give it a go.
Sure.
And we were just on that cusp. Like when we were kids, we had
lots of
two
nudity.
TV rooms.
Oh wow.
And the kids were downstairs. The parents watched the movie upstairs. So
Fire.
myself and my sister picked a movie. Then there was an era when my sister felt old enough to watch upstairs, and
Yes, yes.
I didn't want to watch upstairs. I still watched downstairs on my own. Then I remember transitioning to the phase where now we all watched upstairs.
yeah.
And we watched Devil's Advocate, and not only was there boob, which was exciting.
Wasn't there mad crazy sex scenes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, there was like Charlize Theron boob,
Yes.
but I mean, it was like a weird boob because she was slowly unraveling and losing her mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was like a weird boob at the end where it was hot and exotic. It was that sort of redhead woman, but she kind of
Connie
was the
Nielsen.
Yes,
she was
yes.
the devil. So it
Yeah.
was like it was a complicated boner.
Yeah. Is it like, what the fuck's going on
Nah, I
over
remember
here?
this.
But
movie
there was
very
like,
well, yeah.
but there was the actual devil, which for like a young kid that traumatized me in a way. Like I was quite like unsettled.
Yes.
I was quite God fearing. I sort of went to youth group, and so I was
Sure,
very like
sure,
kind
sure.
of God conscious. And so when
Yeah,
you
that's
when you
true. Yeah.
when you get faced with the devil, even
Yes.
if it is Al Pacino,
Still
it kind
quite
of
a jarring,
it's quite
like-
haunting.
Yeah, I mean the 90s, like Tango and Cash, man. Kurt Russell.
Yes, yeah.
The
yeah.
action hero, like
Mm.
so I think of action as like a dominant genre.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it was
100%,
full on.
You know what I mean?
Jean-Luc
Like as a
Van Damme,
kid.
Jean-Claude
But in the-
Van Damme.
100%, yeah.
In the
Yeah.
Mnet movies, you know, they had
Yeah,
those
the action.
Sure,
they had
sure.
those little banners that came
yeah,
up. and
what
they had-
genre
Yeah.
it is.
They had a whole thing for action.
Yeah.
But we've got a movie, which is the movie you were too young to see. So I
Too
wonder,
young to see.
and it, in a way, that was kind of like what Devil's Advocate
I
was
know
for
what
me.
mine is, yeah.
But even younger, watching Aliens.
I feel
and
like
like-
Basic Instinct.
Oh, yeah.
I
The
mean, it
most
could be
paused
it could
moment
be
in movie
scary.
history
It could
is
be
in
scary.
Basic
It could be more nudity, but it's more like,
like maybe a movie where you were watching and you knew you were too young for this.
I
Maybe
feel
something
like
your-
there were so many of those.
something that your
Yeah.
brother maybe forced you to watch. Poltergeist when we were a kid.
Mia was The Shining.
The Shining.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did have a homie. I think we watched The Exorcist, the original one.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up movie.
Yeah, I think as a kid watched the original Exorcist.
I'm yet to have ever watched that.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's just like she.
It's insane, yeah. But it's
Like-
that's the one thing that like I don't fuck around with is like what's it called when someone is possession movies
Yes.
and stuff. Like I'm also because I grew up Mormon. I was raised
Yes,
Mormon.
yes. Oh wow, that's crazy.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
very
He doesn't drink coffee.
Yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
drink.
Sheesh.
So I mean, I haven't been active in the church for well over 15 years now.
Yeah.
But anyways, like, so those movies as well, and like music and stuff, anything that's devil oriented, I would
Yes.
always be like, oh, am I doing the wrong thing? And eventually I was like, fuck it, right? But like with The Exorcist, that movie, even to this day when I watch it, I'm like, fuck. Like,
Yeah, that was
'cause
just
it feels
as
real.
a kid. Yeah,
Yeah, it feels real. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I
I
dig.
know that movie was based on real accounts
yeah.
of it happening.
I just remember being so scared of the idea of a Ouija board.
Oh,
Yes.
dude,
As a
100%.
kid.
Still.
Yeah.
Like just like we like seance. Like yeah, I mean there was also like a horror like remember the Scream shit when that
Yeah.
first started. Like
Yeah.
I think okay, this is a random take, but I think there were so many good genres of movies like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that, you had like the classic rom-com, the 10 Things I Hate About You stuff you could kind of watch. You could kind of watch like the Scream shit with Courtney Cox, whatever. You had this really fun comedy. Like I just remembered Friday like a second ago.
Yeah, 100%.
You had the blockbuster action shit. Like
Maybe what you're describing, and it was the same with music, is that there were these silos and there were these very clearly defined genres.
Yeah.
That was a
It's
lane
mixture of everything.
That was a lane that a lot of people had to stick in. It's the same with movies and TV. Like you would never have a TV act, very rarely, make the transition or go from movies down to TV. I mean, God forbid you're in a TV show now.
Yeah, now it's
where
on
now
the same level.
It's completely, the dragons are on TV. But like, in music as well, there was also this muddling of genre where everyone was just a little bit of everything.
It was great.
And in a way, that's cool. And
it was a simpler time. Jesus.
And interesting.
Yeah.
And then I almost feel now we're in the phase now where we are kind of going back for a more potent drink of something.
Sure.
Where in some degree, a film like Werewolf that we were talking about, like that is
That's
potent
hardcore horror.
That is a very potent drink that somebody wants that strong taste
very
of.
specific.
And they don't want to mix a little bit of this with a little bit of that. So it also becomes too diluted.
Sure, 100%. Yeah. So this is random, but you just reminded me of Friday. Classic.
Yeah.
I rewatched it like 2 months ago.
Classic.
Yeah.
Here comes Debo. Tuck in your chain, bro. It's like that movie there were so many quotables from that. Sorry, I'm just thinking of
movie.
that's good.
It's like one of my favorite genres is the hangout movie.
Yeah.
House Party is a great one.
How High,
Yeah,
Midman and Method Man. Like,
Yeah.
this is a random thought. Sorry, I know I'm drifting, but
No, drift away.
I often think of like the conceit of the 90s was like, what if this person did this?
Yeah.
Right? So like, what if Arnold Schwarzenegger became pregnant?
Yeah.
What if I smoked marijuana, I smoked somebody's ashes and it made me smart? What if I found a mask that gave me powers? Like I think the 90s was great at the fucking, what if I
Suspension
saw
of
buddies
disbelief.
with Russell? What if
I became a black man for the day, and
what
you were
if
a white guy?
What if we became two white women?
Yeah.
White chicks. What a fucking great movie of like this sort of role reversal, suspension of disbelief. Mrs. Doubtfire. What if like there's a whole fucking era of what if movies that were great in the 90s.
My favorite moment about Mrs. Doubtfire is Sally Fields going, the whole time?
It's like,
That's actually a great movie.
And I just love that particular acting where it's like, you ask the question, but then you really realize the stake. The whole time?
What if the scientist became invisible? And it was in the shower with me. Like,
But you can imagine most
Hollow
of
Man,
Eddie Murphy's boardroom meetings being that and him going like,
Yeah.
okay.
What if I played 5?
every character.
Yeah.
What if I was 10
And we're all
people?
fat.
Yeah. What, like 90, thank you, 90 Professor. What a vibe, dude.
Yeah.
What a vibe.
Do you remember Bowfinger?
I sort of a little bit. That's Coming to America also.
Yeah.
Fucking great
Beverly
movie.
Hills Cop.
The Brooklyn Vampire one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? Like,
that was a very specific era of Eddie Murphy as well. Like, there's a phase where, like, so around SNL, so he was saving SNL from the doldrums.
Sure.
He was like I remember at that time he was on, SNL's in danger of being cancelled because it was doing terribly. But he was the only bright spark
of the show.
And then he was doing all the movies like Beverly Hills Cop and 48 Hours and all those movies.
What a time.
And it's just crazy trying to pinpoint when Eddie Murphy's style changes completely.
Yes.
Because I remember he had a specific laughing style. Like Beverly Hills Cop, that era, the 80s era, he was very different. Then he got to this era where I don't know what it is, but
it probably meant he had kids.
Yeah,
and
but
so then he started making like silly kid movies.
I think I figured out the other day where that shift changed, where Eddie Murphy, which I grew up with, was the 90s, 80s Eddie Murphy, transitioned into the fast talking Eddie Murphy. The one that like his older stage of his life, and I think it was Bowfinger. Because in Bowfinger he plays
twins.
Yes.
And they have to finish a movie.
Yeah, called Chubby Rain. It's so great. It's a great movie.
Sexual
man.
chocolate when he was in Coming to America. There were
Yeah.
so many iconic scenes in that
Arsenio
movie.
Hall,
yeah.
But the idea was that the main star was missing or something.
Yeah,
And so,
so-
they get the twin
Yeah,
to
so
finish the movie.
So the
Yeah.
main star, Eddie Murphy, I can't remember his character's name, but like he's a huge action star, but he's got a bit of a weird lifestyle. So
Sure.
he joins like almost like a spiritual well-being cult.
yeah, probably a cult.
The Mind Head or whatever they called.
Yeah.
And he's like with them. So like
He doesn't want to finish the movie.
but to shoot the film, because this is a terrible script and stuff, and Steve Martin, this is like his golden goose, is a film he wants to get made,
Sure.
and they secretly shoot Eddie Murphy in this movie.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And then to do the talking scenes to contextualize story,
Yes,
they
yes,
get
yes.
his and stunt double, ass double, is his very geeky twin brother.
Okay,
Who's
yeah.
he's Eddie Murphy is so fucking funny in that movie.
Yeah, he
Nice.
convincingly plays the two
Yeah,
people.
it's such
Nice.
it's a great little also
Okay.
movie of its time. You know,
Yeah.
early
Fair,
2000s. Yeah,
Um,
I think late 90s.
One of the last films to think about is because we've got these are all the films you've loved across your life.
Yes.
What would you consider a film you could marry? Which is like a film you can kind of always go to. It's like a bit of a comfort
Settle
blanket
down
for
with.
you. You could settle down with it.
Sheesh, the two that come to mind are, again, Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, and then the first Matrix.
Oh,
Okay.
The first, there
Good
was something
movie. It's a
about
perfect
that
movie.
that was just like, it's late 90s.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
How old are you now?
So I would have been like at least 10 at that point.
What
I'm
year were
saying
you
in the
born?
90s, 87. So
Okay.
I'm 38 now, going 39. But I would have been sort of like
You were
10,
12.
11.
12 when it came out.
Yeah.
99.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
10. Yeah, at least.
Mid to late primary school. Because it came out as I moved into high school.
Yeah, so maybe like sort of those grade
Yeah,
6 or
yeah.
7ish. And firstly, like the press of it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They used these 72 cameras
yeah,
and
to
shot.
do the bullet time.
Yeah, so it was like, wait, what's
Yeah.
bullet time?
Yeah.
What is
No, it was
fucking?
mind-blowing.
Yeah, why is it like? And so the stuff they did of like even the wobbling of the glass when like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
helicopter crashes is like, okay, from like I'm a huge sci-fi guy, but not a huge sci-fi guy.
Yeah.
Like I like science, but I don't really care for science fiction, if that makes
I
sense.
get you. Yeah.
Okay.
in
I've got a
like-
film for you then.
Yeah, so I just remember that movie. Keanu comes out. Fuck it, I don't know. There was just so much buzz about this stuff. You know, I didn't really know about the Wachowski brothers. Fishburne's in it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
interesting. I know him in some kind of ways. And I just remember watching that and just being like, what the fuck?
It's a fucking mind blowing.
What, like, you know, they being unplugged, this idea, late 90s, you know, that Nokia phone, one of my mates had
The
that.
flip phone, yeah.
The one that like slid out,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? And it's like being unplugged in the world and this like sort of idea with it. I gone to Catholic schools also. So now it was sort of forcing me to interrogate what religion meant, like
Yeah.
as like the idea of a matrix.
Loopling, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? So that movie, I can go back and I know a lot of the dialogue. I can just like
Yeah.
repeat it of like,
You know, back to France.
yeah, when he like obviously now in the moment I can't, but as soon as I watch it, there's
No, you can
moments where
remember
I'm
it.
like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's the one.
There was some comic who had a bit about having to go and buy drugs
Yes,
because, you know, now like you can just get your hands on weed.
sure.
Anyway, there's shops in Joburg
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
like
They've gentrified weed.
called
yeah.
Dachaden. I mean,
Yes.
if you can't find Dacha in the Dachaden,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Cannabis Kingdom and all
They've
this shit.
gentrified.
But
weed.
they
It's crazy.
the comic was, I forget who it was, but it was like, you know, you kind of had to do some small talk.
Oh, it's he was in The Big Sick. Kumail Nanjiani.
Was it
Kumail.
Nanjiani? Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
Nanjiani.
yeah.
And he goes, and you always had to watch like a little bit of The Matrix with the
Yeah,
guy.
with your gear.
Sure, yeah. Like the
Like,
first
you'd have to
15
sit
minutes
down
of
and watch it.
like,
And then he like one of my favorite things he says is like, oh, but then you have to like share your weed with him
And it's
before
like, I
you
just
go.
bought it
Yeah.
from you.
I don't want to give it to you.
come
I wanna
on,
go.
man.
Yeah.
Getting high on your own supply right here.
Ugh,
Yeah,
lovely.
The Matrix probably is one of those movies that like, yeah, I can just check that on and I'm there.
It's You know what's great? That's a movie that is so what's the word where it formulates your life. Formative.
Sure. Yeah.
It's formative for so many people, including myself, because I've spoken about it briefly before, but I remember watching that. It was a year after it had come out. So it was now on VHS. My brother was at NSA at art school. He was meeting all these cool arty people and stuff, and a good friend of his, she invited us, the family, for lunch and stuff.
Yeah.
And while the adults were, talking at the grown-up table, she's like, "Have you guys seen The Matrix?"
Yeah.
We're like, "No." She's like, "We're watching The Matrix."
Yeah.
And it blew my
there's
fucking mind.
a lesson in philosophy there.
It's
Existentialism and sort of this idea of the one.
Yeah.
It's like it carries on for real.
But also, Plato's cave. It's like all these theories of like,
yeah.
you think life is this, but once
Yes.
you go out the cave, you can't go back and see life in the same way because
and it's aged
different.
brilliantly. It's still as groundbreaking as it was when you first saw it. Because I watched it at IMAX when it came out again.
Oh,
Fucking
cool!
I
mind-shattering.
love the trilogy. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, there's some are better than others, but
Sure,
Animatrix.
the
is great.
Merovingi, it has so many interesting.
The lore, yeah.
The Lady in Red and like the Oracle and the Architect. It had all this this lore and world building that was so fascinating.
And let's not forget Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, 100%.
Ooh, yeah,
They ended
end of it,
everyone
yeah.
with Rage. That was great.
Zach De La Roca and them. I love Maria, just the song.
That self-titled album is their best album.
Yeah. Battle for Los Angeles is
Yeah.
my favorite.
Evil
yeah.
Empire was my first Rage Against the Machine album.
Yeah.
I love Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's my favorite. But if you say you like science, but not necessarily science fiction,
Yes.
have you watched Project Hail Mary?
I think, is that
Came out this year, so you would have needed to have watched it in cinemas.
No.
Ryan Gosling.
It's
No,
on
no.
Amazon Prime right now.
It's now streaming. Starting to
No,
stream.
what's the premise?
The premise is the world. I'm trying to think where the best place is to start.
Sure.
The sun is dying,
Yes.
and it's not just our sun; it's all the conceivable suns that they can see in the future. It's set in the sort of now, and so he is a part of a mission called Hail Mary, where they're going to go to this one sun that isn't dying
Yes.
and figure out why.
out why.
Oh, wow.
But the premise of the book, and then is the movie, is that
Yes.
it's actually set at the point where he wakes up on the spaceship and he actually doesn't know where he is. He doesn't even know
Oh,
he's
yeah.
on
I
the
remember
spaceship.
seeing the
know where he
trailers
is,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember saw that. Yeah.
And then when he gets to this galaxy,
Yeah.
he's not alone.
Yeah,
There's another spaceship there
Wow.
that's
that's
great.
probably on the same mission.
Yes.
Fucking great.
But what's great about it is like how the sun is dying,
Yes.
how they could fix it, how they could possibly even go to such a faraway place,
Sure.
is all set in as real a science as it possibly could be.
Right.
So you'll appreciate that. It's
Yeah.
written by Andy Weir, the same guy who wrote The Martian. So
Nice.
it's the maths of it. And what's
Okay.
nice about the book is that the book is mostly about the experiments and
Sure,
the calculations and how it could possibly be.
Wow.
And when you meet this other entity on this other ship,
Yeah.
so much of it is grounded in what could possibly be real for that. It's not just this, fantastical alien. It's
Sure. Sure.
this character is rooted in so much real, and how they communicate then becomes about linguistics. And
Oh, interesting.
it's smart.
Yeah.
I love it.
That used to remind me of another genre of 90s was like, the world is going to end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Independence Day,
Yeah, I loved
like
Independence
Armageddon,
Yeah.
fucking
Deep Impact.
yeah. And that reminds me. Sorry, you keep reminding me of like things I loved. Was Nick Cage was my guy for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Con Air. Oh my god, him and
Connery is great.
yeah, Connery and
Face
what's
Off.
the
Yeah.
him and Travolta and Face Off. What else? There's so many, dude.
Yeah.
Loved Connery. Not Connery. Cage
Just
rather.
gave-
Yeah.
and he always just gave like 120%.
Fucking.
He never backed down.
What a guy.
All right. I think we should close things off
Yes.
with what movie am I?
Uh.
So this is a little game.
Yes.
where we're going to give you prompts
Okay.
based on describing a movie. The
Sheesh.
moment you know what it is,
Yeah.
you have to shout, "Oh, Captain, my Captain."
Oh, I'm bad at this, but let's go for it.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you start, P-Dog.
Okay. All right. I came out in 1997.
Okay,
I'm-
this is the 90s.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am the 5th film in this franchise.
A franchise.
Yeah. I feature a future governor.
Okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was initially a franchise killer with bad reviews and returns, but filled with 27 puns about ice.
Okay. Is this
Oh,
Terminator?
Captain, my Captain. It is Batman and Robin.
That's it.
Oh,
Hey.
oh, he was
He-
the ice guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze. And what did,
Everybody freeze.
and what did
Nice
he-
to see you.
Jeez, Jim Carrey also
Ice
was in
to
those.
see you.
Yeah, he
And
was
what
in
did he say
the
as he
previous
was
No, he said,
spraying the ice?
He says so many. There was ice to see you. Don't send me to the cooler. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Like he's got
Yeah.
so many great ice puns. Like literally, you could take a you would be absolutely shit faced within 10 minutes of that movie
if you took a drink every time there was
he
an
did
ice
a
pun.
Those movies shouldn't have failed for what the cast was.
Yeah,
Like they should
100%.
have Anyway.
that movie I rewatched it 2 nights ago. It is so it's a campy nightmare. It is just
Yeah.
so that
Fire.
movie was designed to sell toys.
Yes, I remember action figures like
KFC.
were a
I
thing.
remember the toys came in.
What were you saying in the franchise? That it did well or it did bad?
It did terribly.
It did
Yeah,
terribly.
it was
and-
bad. It was a bad movie.
It was a
It's a terrible
franchise.
movie.
It was a franchise killer.
So the only
Yeah.
thing that so Batman Begins was the next Batman after that,
Okay, that was
Uh,
the one that kind of ended it for a while.
and what saved
that was Clooney Batman.
No, yeah,
No.
Clooney Batman was Batman and Robin. Yeah,
Yeah.
Val Kilmer was the previous one.
Oh,
Forever.
yeah.
I
Oh,
think.
Val Kilmer.
That one
Yeah.
was okay.
So he was with Batman and Robin, that killed Batman. People were like, "This is awful. We can't do this again." What kept Batman alive and actually convinced them to want to do Batman Begins was Batman the Animated Series.
Yes,
That was
people
good,
loved
yeah.
it.
Fucking incredible show, and it still holds up.
Mm.
Sweet.
And when Batman was getting campy and stuff, I mean, Adam West was the first Batman movie.
Yeah,
But like when it was getting campy and stuff with the Joel Schumacher stuff, that was keeping Batman like dark and edgy
Yeah.
and interesting.
gave it some
And
credit.
That's what
Okay.
they drew from for Batman Begins.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right. I am set on an Indian railroad.
Oh, my captain.
What?
The Darjeeling Limited.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, this very
You got
west.
that so quickly. 3 brothers, 2 of which are brothers in real life.
Yeah.
The
They're visiting
Wilsons.
their mother, directed by Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
That's a good movie, hey.
But
I love the
okay.
Darjeeling Limited.
No, well, you got that too quickly.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Which is not good enough.
I really.
Which is fine. Okay, let's do your other
Okay.
one.
I am a sequel from 1993.
93 sequel.
I am responsible for reuniting the lead actor with his father, who is also an actor.
Sheesh.
I
Ooh.
feature both. This might be a dead giveaway.
Mm.
I feature both Mr. Bean and Saddam Hussein.
93. So Mr. Bean said, what?
What?
Rowan Atkinson?
And Saddam Hussein.
What, they in the movie?
1993.
Yeah.
It's a comedy, right?
Yeah.
And it's a sequel.
93.
And I am a spoof movie.
Feels like those oh my God.
Road race? Road?
This is a very video rental movie.
Not Mr. It's like one of those, he's a spy sort of.
So this might help
Captain,
you.
my Captain.
Yeah.
Johnny English?
No.
No.
So this, I'm going back to I'm responsible for reuniting the lead actor with his father, who is also an actor. This scene takes place on a river, in a riverboat.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah.
That was Hot Shots.
Which one?
Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen is
Doug-
on the
and-
boat
Yeah.
and he
Martin
passes
Sheen.
Martin Sheen and they
Oh,
recreate like Apocalypse Now.
And Platoon. So they
And
both
Platoon.
because both.
And he
of
goes,
those
"I loved
movies-
you in
Wall
the-
Street.
I loved you in Wall Street."
So basically, both of them have voiceover narrations in Platoon and Apocalypse Now.
Wow.
And it's so funny when they're on the boats, you hear Charlie Sheen's voiceover narration from Platoon,
Fine.
and then you start hearing Martin Sheen's voiceover from
Apocalypse
Now.
And then how did Saddam Hussein feature?
So he's the bad guy. In it.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
remember. Topper Harley, which is Charlie Sheen's character, his girlfriend from the first movie, they've split up and stuff. But now her long lost husband, who was like a spy, is Rowan Atkinson, and he is a prisoner of war under Saddam Hussein. But the some of the funniest settings, because the whole movie is a spoof of Rambo Part 2, right?
Okay.
So hence Hot Shots Part 2. But when they get to Iraq's like this jungle, like lush jungle location.
Funny.
It's
That's
so
funny.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus. Okay, lovely. Good one.
Yeah,
Okay, I am based on a celebrated book.
Yeah.
okay.
I am basically a two-hander. One part of that two-hander is not human.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Project
this?
Hail Mary.
No.
Oh.
She's two-hander.
Oh, wow. You...
Okay. I was a 2013 Oscar darling,
Ooh, not human. So it's not Babe, because that's the 90s.
based on a famous book, mostly two people, one of which is not a human.
2013 Oscar Darling.
No,
It's not
I'm
Gravity.
horrible with dates.
Yeah, Gravity was on a book. 2013. Jesus. Wow, Russell.
Set on Earth.
Okay.
It's not a space movie.
I know what it is.
What
Captain,
is
my
this?
Captain. Life of Pi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Richard Parker, the
The
tiger.
Yeah, in the birth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Ang Lee.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out Denzel, by the way.
Yeah.
Shout out Denzel Washington. Just like as a thing. Anything
Go watch
Denzel is
Malcolm
in.
X.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oof.
That's my favorite Spike Lee movie.
Fuck me. That's actually... I read the book on the way to Scotland.
The book is amazing.
Yeah, as told by Alex Haley. That kind
Yeah.
of fucked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you doing in Scotland?
I was going to Edinburgh.
it's
Comedy
perform.
Festival.
Well, I was just going to hang out, but I did play a few times. This is 2012,
Oh, sick.
August, and that was a mindfuck of an experience.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
When
that's crazy.
2012 you said it.
Yeah, that really
It's a beautiful city.
amazing city.
I spent a day in there.
I mean, it's
I love
great.
the Scottish.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What's exciting you at this point in your life?
What's exciting me? I need to start making films,
Okay.
and that's my new challenge.
Yeah.
From the writing side of things?
To write direct. So that's my next challenge. I'm doing a lot of writing at the moment. We just wrote our first sort of sitcom, and it's
cool.
been interesting because it's like more tween vibes.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So that's been wild because I'm not in that world, but always love a challenge. Always like trying something a little bit different. People are talking about microdramas. We'll see how that goes. That's interesting. But yeah, I think film is the next frontier for me, 100%.
Lovely.
Yeah.
No, and we need good, smart writers.
Yeah, not
So
too
we need-
smart. Yeah, that's been the one critique on a few projects I've
Yeah.
done. It's just like, it's a bit too.
No,
like,
but just
That's
be careful
crazy,
because
yeah.
I think the mistake is people do
Dumb it down,
underestimate the
jeez.
intelligence of our audiences.
no,
That's
without a
true.
doubt. But
Especially here.
And a lot
Yeah.
of South African stuff is just a little too baseline.
No,
Yeah.
but that's the.
And we
that's
need your smarts.
A
We
big
need,
problem with the industry here as well is that
Yeah.
they don't trust the audience.
especially
enough.
comedy. It's just
Yeah.
getting smarter and smarter.
yeah, we'll see.
Lekker.
Thanks,
Thank you for the
Oaks.
time. Thanks for the
Lekker.
visit. I'm going to give you Lost in Translation back.
Cool.
'Cause you
I'll
gotta
give it
finish
another
that.
good chance.
And the big one is Project Hail Mary.
I'll try that too.
Okay,
Thanks,
magic.
Oaks.
Or just watch The Matrix again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke a bit of weed
15
and watch
times
and watch
and be
the
like,
Matrix.
Mr. Anderson. Yeah, I could do that
Mr.
all day. Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.